The US dollar has long been the world's reserve currency, but its dominance is steadily declining. Over the past 2 decades, the dollar's share in global reserves has fallen from 73% to 47%. This decline has been accelerated by geopolitical tensions, trade realignments, and the rise of alternative financial systems. Now, experts predict that the dollar's global share could drop to just 30% by 2024. As countries like Russia and China increasingly turn to their own currencies for international trade, the petroyuan is emerging as a potential successor to the petrodollar. This transition is driven by key developments such as the Shanghai Energy Exchange's future oil contracts in yuan, and the linking of crude futures in Shanghai to converting yuan into gold. Moreover, evolving relationships between Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the Gulf Cooperation Council with the Russia-China Strategic Partnership are challenging the Western-led system. The decline of the US dollar's dominance has profound implications for the global economy and military power dynamics. As demand for dollar-denominated bonds decreases, the US dollar's purchasing power and exchange rate will be adversely affected. Russia, China, and West Asia are gradually taking over pricing for oil and gold, leading to a decline in demand for dollar-denominated bonds. This, in turn, could undermine the US global network of military bases and their budgets, challenging the nation's ability to project power globally. The dollar share slid 10 times faster in 2022 than the average in the past 2 decades, and it is projected to reach 30% by the end of 2024. What are the events that expedited the decline of dollar in international market? The trigger for this decline was the freezing of over $300 billion in Russian foreign reserves by the West in February 2022, prompting other countries to fear for their dollar reserves abroad. More than 70% of trade deals between Russia and China now use the ruble or yuan, and Russia and India trade oil in rupees. The Chinese alternative to SWIFT, the cross-border interbank payment system, CIPS, has been adopted by the first Latin American bank, Banco Bocom BBM. China's COOC and France's Total signed their first LNG trade in yuan, and the deal between Russia and Bangladesh for the Rupee nuclear plant will also bypass the US dollar. At least 19 nations have requested to join BRICS+, an extended version of the BRICS organization, with discussions on new member accession to begin in June 2023. BRICS countries contribute 32.1% to global growth, compared to the G7's 29.9%. The return of trillions of US dollars will shatter the dollar's purchasing power and exchange rate, undermining the US economy and international influence it has. Also, there are steps taken by emerging nations for integration of Commonwealth of Independent States, the Eurasia Economic Union, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and BRICS to counter the Western-led system. The petroyuan is emerging as a potential replacement for the petrodollar, with the Shanghai Petroleum and Natural Gas Exchange allowing oil producers to sell in yuan since March 2018. De-dollarization is an inevitable response to the decline of US global power projection, with Russia and China continuing to strengthen their strategic partnership. What are the options USA have to prevent de-dollarization? A robust and resilient US economy can help maintain the dollar's attractiveness as a global reserve currency. US can work on building and strengthening trade relationships with other countries, ensuring that the dollar remains the primary currency used in international trade. By fostering innovation in areas such as digital currencies, the US can maintain its leadership in the global financial landscape and potentially counter the rise of alternative reserve currencies. Reducing reliance on foreign energy sources can help strengthen the US economy and potentially limit the impact of the petroyuan on the petrodollar. US can work on improving its global image and building stronger diplomatic ties, which can reinforce the country's leadership role and strengthen the dollar's position as a reserve currency. In conclusion, the ongoing de-dollarization process signifies a tectonic shift in the global financial and geopolitical landscape. The decline of the US dollar's dominance as the world's reserve currency is catalyzed by evolving trade relationships, the rise of alternative financial systems, and the increasing influence of emerging economies. As countries like Russia and China continue to strengthen their strategic partnerships and new players such as Iran and Saudi Arabia forge alliances, the balance of power is gradually tilting away from the West. This transition challenges the traditional hegemony of the US and its allies, leading to potential disruptions in global economic growth, trade, and military power dynamics. Thanks for watching.